Touch close, good luck to both of you.
Silva. Lee. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Fight. Here we go.
For Wanderlei Silva, the key to this fight is he must close the distance and get past these things, these kicks, these straight kicks that you so very rarely see in MMA. The problem is, when he's on the outside like this, Cung Lee is the only one that can attack. Wanderlei has no weapons out here. Cung has many. But if Wanderlei gets close, he can rough him up in the Muay Thai clinch and land some brutal punches.
White and black trunks for Wanderlei. Red and yellow for the southpaw Cung Lee.
This is something you very rarely see. A tentative Wanderlei Silva.
He might have caught him with a bit of a right hand there, Joe.
He might have. Cung stumbled back.
Yep. Well, he's wisely doing exactly what you said. He's trying to keep a lot of distance to avoid the kicks and then pick his spot to come inside and try to work his own striking game.
Yeah, he has to let Cung Lee be sloppy. He has to let Cung make a mistake and then uncork with speed.
I mean, the way that Cung throws his kicks, it's almost like he almost, oh, that's spinning back fist.
He wobbled him. He wobbled Wanderlei there.
He kind of doubles almost his reach advantage because he keeps his opponent on the outside, but he can still do a ton of damage with these crazy kicks.
Yeah.
And explosive takedowns, as you mentioned as well, if the fight goes that way. Wanderlei swings ducked under by Lee on the counter. Head kick.
And even when he blocks those hurt.
Oh, he got him.
Spinning back fist.
Yep. Nailed him with that spinning back fist.
Went for a wheel kick.
Spun and missed that time, but that second spinning back fist.
How many guys throw wheel kicks when the guy's hurt, you know?
One.
He threw another one, he hurt him.
One of the most creative and entertaining attacks.
And there's that 360 spinning back kick.
Of any mixed martial artist owned by Cung Lee.
When Cung has his right leg forward, he will kick with the right leg, but step with the left first. And it's a devastating technique. A 360-degree spinning back kick.
Inside leg kick a moment ago by Wanderlei. Really got rocked with that second spinning back fist. And let's see if he turns the hip, Cung, and goes for it again.
And there's the side kick. He steps in with that side kick. Such an underutilized weapon. John Jones uses it a lot. He'll throw it to the thigh of his opponent.
You almost wonder if, even training with Anderson, if Anderson could do all this crazy stuff to truly get you prepared to fight Cung Lee.
Anderson can do it all. He can do it. No doubt. He might be able to do it better than Cung.
He does it pretty well, doesn't he?
He's the best ever.
He's had a little success. Wanderlei would love a counter.
Nice kick to the body by
especially
Cung.
when it gets close.
Cung is very comfortable here, Mike.
Fighting here at home in San Jose.
And it's been a long time since Cung has fought at all. Oh, look. That was a 360 wheel kick.
Right into the chest of Wanderlei.
Cung is bleeding, Mike.
Yeah, a little blood over the right eye of Cung Lee. So Vandy might have caught him on that counter. Or maybe earlier with the right hand. Now Wanderlei closing the distance.
That right eye is troubling him. Nice side kick. Look how he keeps the opponent away with that side kick. That's one of the reasons why it's so underutilized. So good in that regard.
Again, he tried to follow up with a spin. But Wanderlei's starting to get inside a little bit.
Wanderlei kicks. Again.
Well, Wanderlei knows. Yeah, Wanderlei knows he's got him hurt, Joe. He's got his attention with that cut on the eye of Lee. And he's starting to close that gap, which is what you said was so important for him early. Closing the distance is the axe murderer.
Wanderlei's connected.
pushing forward. 10 seconds on the clock here in round one.
Another factor in this fight may be Wanderlei's endurance, Mike. Wanderlei's ability to push this pace, and if we see Cung Le start to slow down, Wanderlei will gain confidence.
They are on their feet here in San Jose.
Aggressive, that's where you take it down. You gotta move. Don't become. Keep picking at him.
This is Ancho. Okay? Just can't stay in front of him. Come, what did we talk about? What did we talk about?
Can't stay in front of him.
Stand in front of him. So what did you do? You got in trouble when you did what?
Keep that eye close. Keep that eye close.
Do not stay in front of him.
Let's see where Cung Le got cut.
Don't follow.
And that's what it was, a straight right hand.
Right in the lid here.
And here's the spinning back fist of Cung Le.
Huh?
Caught him right on the jaw with that, wobbled him. And there Wanderlei goes up high. Took Cung Le by surprise there.
Back.
The longer this fight goes, the better it is for Wanderlei Silva, in my opinion.
And Joe, the corner of Cung Le said, when did you get in trouble? You got in trouble when you stood in front of him. A little bit of a slip. Wanderlei's cardio, and we've seen it on the many great countdown shows, is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, again, Cung throws that front leg side kick.
So far living up to expectations, this fight between Cung Le and Wanderlei Silva. Saw it coming.
He threw that one with the left, which he doesn't do as well as with his right.
And that's why Wanderlei was able to avoid and get out of the way.
Wanderlei with a nice round kick.
Oh! Big right hand!
Nice kick to the body by Cung. Axe kick.
Against the axe murderer. About 90 seconds into the second round. Everyone on the edge of their seats. Cung Le, Wanderlei Silva. And he's got the range down now, doesn't he? He's staying out of the way. He's getting in, he's able to attack.
Nice body kick.
They love him here in San Jose.
There's the wheel kick, but Wanderlei saw it coming, put his knee up and blocked it. Nice spinning back fist there.
Everything's not coming quite as quickly as it did in round one.
Yeah, he's lost some pep.
No question.
You know, it's been a long time since he's fought.
For sure.
And then on top of that, it's a big thing. You're fighting in the octagon for the first time.
I mean, here's a guy who's had success his entire life saying that he really feels like he earned his black belt in MMA by being able to fight in the UFC.
He caught him again with a right hook.
Wanderlei back with Rafael Cordero, as you mentioned. You know, you want to talk about shoot the box. I mean, that's one of the guys who helped to make that gym one of the most famous in the entire world, the entire MMA planet.
Yeah, no question. When Wanderlei was in Pride, I mean, that style that he had embodied shoot the box. Him and Shogun.
Yeah, and who is, oh, by the way, fighting next.
Oh boy, what a night. Nice inside leg kick by Cung. He's looking for that. He's looking to see how Wanderlei blocks it and see what he can throw differently.
Wanderlei with a right.
Wanderlei should start to pressure Cung, because I believe Cung is slowing down.
And there you see, he does exactly
he
on
lets
the
him
field.
stand right in front of him.
And that's what his corner warned him about after the first round. Wanderlei closes that distance It's hard for Cung Le to use all those spinning techniques and have success.
And it puts pressure on Cung and it makes him work.
115.
There's that side kick, a hopping side kick this time.
70 seconds left in the round.
Cung is most certainly pacing himself.
Wanderlei goes for the head kick.
Looks for a knee and a head kick.
Oh, big right hand! Big right hand by Wanderlei Silva.
Wanderlei's got a guillotine here. Here's a knee. There's another one. These are powerful knees. Oh, ferocious
looking to finish it right here. Wanderlei Silva looking to finish this fight.
Big trouble, Mike. Big trouble.
Big deep breath. Again.
No.
It is all over.
That's a bad stoppage.
Wanderlei Silva has defeated Cung Le.
You know what? Wanderlei had him hurt, but Cung Le was going for the takedown there. I really disagree with that stoppage. Cung Le was most certainly hurt, but
some vicious knees with that Muay Thai attack. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And here we see Wanderlei swarming him. This is just vintage Wanderlei Silva. The head kick, and there's a nice right hand that hurt him. He jumps on him. And here's the knees. Big knees by Wanderlei. Look how he gets the body into those knees. Huge knees. And here's the end. The referee had a close look on him. Kung's fighting back here, though. Cung takes a deep breath. Wanderlei catches him with a jab. And there's another knee. But see here, Cung is holding on to the single, and Wanderlei throws some hammer fist, but, you know, either way, an excellent performance from Wanderlei, a huge victory for him.
The Axe Murderer, victorious here tonight. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Snell is called to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the second round. Declaring the winner by